guys, I'm Eli Hornov. I'm the Vice President of the Jewish Student Organization.
To new students, how would you describe your club or organization?
So it doesn't really have a specific leaning other than, being a Jewish student organization. Um, you know, Judaism is a very complicated topic in that it comes in a lot of shapes and sizes. People can identify as Jews ethnically, religiously, or both. And then there's different ethnicities within that, and then different like religious affiliations with that as well. So it's really just a place for anyone who identifies as Jewish, regardless of, whether they're lifelong, super Orthodox, very, very stout religious Jew, or if they're just someone who has like, a Jewish great grandma and just wants to kind of explore that. Anything like that. It's just a place for Jews to meet each other, discuss Jewish topics, whether that's religious, ethnic, things having to do with Israel or politics, or how we're treated, anything like that, basically.
Awesome. What can students expect if they join your club or organization?
So, kind of as I said, it's basically just a social group for Jews to like hang out, talk about Jewish things, meet other Jews. As I said, we come in so many shapes and sizes that it's really hard to kind of spot each other just walking around. So it's a really easy way to meet other Jews if that's, what you want to do. We don't really have a specific like religious swing. So like some people come expecting us to go to the local Chabad, which is like a religious Orthodox group. They host, prayers and stuff like that for any type of Jew that's interested. Some come expecting anything else, and it's really just whatever the club wants. So we try to vote as a majority on these things. So if a majority of the club wants to go to the Chabad, for example, for like a Sunday prayer service, then we totally can do that. If a majority of people just want to have like one of the events we were discussing before COVID hit was like a bagels and coffee event just for like students around campus to come and interact with us and hang out and ask questions, anything like that. So yeah, just things like that. It's a pretty vanilla club in that sense.
Nice. So what past experiences have you had that you're willing to share to get new students to join your club or organization?
So when I first came to SOU, obviously I was thinking to myself, like, there's no way I'm the only Jew here at a, Pacific Northwest liberal arts college. But again, it's super hard to see other ones walking around. So I went to the local Chabad, and I'm pretty religious. So, it wasn't like out of the ordinary for me, but there was one other person there my age, and that was the club president, Ben Sperber. And, I thought to myself, like, wow, I would really like to have, some actual Jewish friends my age, as opposed to people who are primarily like over 60 or 70 at the Chabad. Um, so Ben got me engaged in the club, and then I helped him kind of bring it back up because it was around a few years ago, and then it kind of lost a lot of members. So that's why I'm the vice president now. We've been bringing it back. And it's just really nice to like, meet other Jews and know we're out there and, have a place to talk about Jewish things outside of my family back home or, the older people at synagogue.
Awesome. Do you have any plans for virtual engagement?
So not at the moment per se. We're definitely thinking about that, and we're really hoping to have something to do if it's just a Zoom meeting, once a week or once every couple of weeks, just to say hey and see how everyone's doing. All of our plans were obviously scrapped by COVID, as I'm sure pretty much everyone else's were. So we're still working on that right now. But again, it's also going to depend a lot on the members. We're a staunch democracy. So if we get a ton of new members and they say like they all want to do a very specific thing through Zoom or something, we're totally going to work on that.
Awesome. And lastly, why should students join your club?
So as I said, it's, just a great place to, be amongst other Jews. If you're you know, super religious, it's a great place to meet other religious people, maybe have someone to go to synagogue with. If you're not very religious at all and you just want to, you know, chat and, you know, engage with your roots, that's great too. If you're a recent convert, as one of our newest members is, or if you have, you know, like I said, your great grandma was Jewish or something like that, and you just want to explore the faith or the identity, you know, it's a great place to come and do that.